Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a love reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? Okay. I have pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is butterflies, devotion, can't stop smiling, happiness, feeling complete. It's kind of like how I feel today, but not the butterfly kind of thing. But good on you, Aries. You got some butterflies going. Either they're going within you or you've got some butterflies stirring up in somebody. Somebody can't stop smiling when they think about you. All right, let's get the energies. What? Okay, there's two. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? One more. Thank you. So your first energy is triggers. You go from butterflies to triggers. Childhood wounds, flashbacks, being ready to explode over something, and maybe getting caught in the act. Okay. What in the world? Second one is evidence. So we got caught in the act, now we have evidence. So not only did someone get busted doing something, we have evidence, actual evidence, folks. And then we have heartstrings, which is someone now trying to pull on some heartstrings, trying to maybe cover up, whatever. So what I'm getting right away is this relationship was, you know, everything. Butterflies. People had butterflies wanting to be devoted. But I think someone did something that triggered something in the other person. Brought back, you know, childhood wounds, things like that. Somebody did something. Someone has evidence of it. And now I think there may be some mind games being played, maybe in the future, maybe to try and get you back or reverse the roles as you see fit. Bottom of the deck is confused. So someone is confused as to what's going on. I'm a little confused too. You start out with butterflies and somebody did something, messed up a good thing. Sounds like, felt like a beautiful thing. So let's get some tarot. Bottom of this deck is the Star, talking about healing. So time to heal. That is Aquarius energy. Maybe you are dealing with an Aquarius. First energy that fell out, I'm going to take these. We have the World with cycles closing. So whatever this was that triggered you, made you want to shut everything down and bring some justice, bring some balance maybe back into your life. Temperance, as that healing. Deep, deep healing. So all three of these cards are major arcanas. So whatever the trigger was, it's taken a lot of huge energies to like calm this back down or to find the balance again. The balance, getting yourself back into your independent energy, if that's what needs to be, or an energy of feeling complete on your own. You know, if someone gave you butterflies, you couldn't stop smiling, couldn't stop thinking about them, they made you feel complete or what have you, and something happening, you have to strive to get back into your fullness, get back to who you initially were, past those mind games that you dealt with. Bringing justice to all of that. You're healing all of that. Trying to heal those triggers. You or them. Reverse the roles as you see fit. That's that conflict. And also fives can be changed. We've got 2 5s here. So things could be changing. Painful ending. Queen of Cups. So is it because of the conflict, someone may have completely shut down all emotions? Wish fulfillment. It almost feels like someone kind of just like moved away without saying anything, kind of just went off into wherever they were going to go to get away from the situation. It was like a complete shutdown of this this union, or this partnership, in an effort to fulfill their own wishes, to get back into their independent energy. I think somebody just kind of snuck away, you know, just forget it, and turned and walked away, maybe without this other person even knowing. Maybe that is the trigger. You or them, maybe that is what's triggering someone. But then we'd have to figure out exactly what this conflict, these two fives, conflict and this mind manipulation was. Or is someone using, moving away to possibly get under someone's skin for whatever reason. And that could be causing the trigger. A whole lot of scenarios are coming into play, but there's a need to get back into your nurturing energy. You need to continue on with nurturing whatever it was, whatever this conflict. I'm thinking that this conflict is probably someone not giving enough to a situation. And someone decided to go ahead and shut this down, close their heart as far as the situation is concerned, and move forward with making their own wishes, their own dreams come true, nurturing themselves. Yeah, I think you may have learned some serious lessons about whatever the secrets were, the things that weren't brought to light. I think you went from butterflies to being triggered and actually realizing that everything that, how do I put it? Everything that feels oh so good, it's not necessarily so. It could all be it was all a dream. No, it could be just the game that people play. I found that out myself. Everything that looks beautiful and wonderful is not necessarily that. It could be just a game, and it could bring a lot of conflict into your life. You fall into that, and then you become triggered when what you thought a situation was doesn't turn out to be that. Bottom of the deck here is the Knight of Swords. That's taking decisive action on something. What? Give me more communication. So someone is going to communicate. They want to come in and communicate about something, tell you some truth. So you can see things differently. Or this truth that maybe, because you got the evidence, this truth that maybe came in has you looking at this person completely differently. Now that could happen too. For you to go from butterflies to all of a sudden triggers, that gives me ghosting vibes, it gives me third party vibes. Even though I don't see it, we do have a conflict. Yeah, that's that anxiety. But the wheel is starting to turn on this. Things will be going in your favor. You started out with ending this cycle and having justice and healing come to you because of this conflict. Something had to end because someone felt manipulated. The heart shut down. Because, you know, could have been a trigger too, that you just felt like you were being used for someone else's wish fulfillments. And they were busy going around from one partnership to another, nurturing other situations. But I think you began to find yourself. You became clear on what was happening. You learned some huge lessons. And this truth, I mean, I think this truth is coming to light. If it's not there already, because I see someone is going to come in and talk. Let's find out what happened here. Okay, we've got working on something. 5 of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. 6 of Cups, reminiscing about this situation, thinking about it, moving into smoother waters, and then coming in for a second chance with an Empress. So someone may be coming back. Surprise! Someone may be coming back again. But like I said, you got the Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom of the deck. With the original bottom of the deck was the Knight of Swords, coming in, taking decisive action. And like I said, they want to talk, and they want you to see things differently. But I still feel like you may look at them completely differently as well right now. Okay, so let's find out what the evidence is. We've got third party. We've got the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck for the evidence. That's law enforcement, temptation, criminal history, and avoiding the 12. Again, if anybody knows what avoiding the 12 is, let me know. Put it in the comments. I keep forgetting to look it up. I don't know what the 12 is. Never affected me all these years, so how important is it? Anyway, evidence. Let's see what we get. Wish fulfillment. Somebody out there fulfilling their, holding on. 4 of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So we have wish fulfillment, holding on to something, and looking at a new opportunity as well. So I think the evidence, the writing is on the wall as far as this person is concerned. You may have literally found something showing that maybe they do a lot of other things. They've got opportunities that they're holding on to out there that fulfill all their wishes, maybe in addition to you, which would be a major trigger. We have the Star. That's that healing card. It's trying to, it's like trying to create something, trying to like co-create with divine. We have the 8 of Cups, but it showed up in the reverse. 8 of Cups in the upright is walking away from emotions and things that don't serve. So it feels like someone is going to like stay put and trying to keep this going. You know, there's healing happening, but not walking away and healing. I'm feeling like someone is going to try to make this work. But the evidence is, there's third party situation, 3 of Cups. The evidence is there. But I'm feeling like someone is trying to work on becoming more balanced. You know, trying to stop this juggling. Now it looks like they're trying to protect this union with you. Someone is trying to protect it now. I think they want to make the promises of the happy, stable home life. You could be married to this person. Some of you, you could be already married to this person. And you could, with this evidence, you could be like, you know, looking to take things further. They're very attracted to you. The attraction is real. And I'm even sensing love in this situation. I'm starting to get that this person probably felt that you, too, were giving to more than one. Maybe that was, this heartbreak was a two-way street. I'm starting to get something else, Aries. For some of you, you could have ended this straight away and triggered your other person. You were looking to get back into your single energy. But it still shows that there were thoughts that other things were happening, which is why this situation was brought to a close. I think you each kind of feel a little mind effed, like you're each one of you are mind effing the other. And it's almost like neither one of you trusts the first one. Not in the way you should, because now this person I'm getting, it's almost like they're saying, well, they did it first, or they did it too. They were doing it as that kind of thing. You know, they broke my heart too. Weird. And there's the 10 of Swords. There's the Lovers. And picking a new path. So I think you guys probably triggered each other. I think it was a beautiful time in the beginning. I think everything was flowing freely and beautifully, and maybe someone got real comfortable with it and started doing other things. Could be you, could be your person. But I think evidence was, found. Someone was triggered. And this whole thing started blowing up. It almost feels like tit for tat kind of thing going on here. But with this, 2 of Wands, it looks like after this ending of this relationship, someone is making a choice to move forward now. Due probably to this evidence. Here's the Tower. Breaking it down so it could be rebuilt. We have the Wheel of Fortune again. So everything that you've gone through with this person, I think it was supposed, this relationship was supposed to blow up. Things that happen that make it blow up, those are the things you got to go back and focus on and say, okay, so what happened here? See it, understand it, so you can move past it instead of always having it in your mind, like what happened there? Why did it go wrong? This, that, and the other, So this had to happen this way, and in this current situation, I think stuff is still settling. But I think there is a decision to go on and bring this down, because this situation, this scenario, not working. Not working. You guys, everybody was going tag, you're it. No, tag, you're it. You both have wish fulfillment, holding on to, like, I want to say things on the outside of this situation. And it's almost like work was being done to try to bring balance, but not in a good way. I'm getting like bring balance, like the illusion of balance, just to get things back on. This is on one of the 2 of you's part, just to give the appearance of something falling back into place. They are attracted to you, but I feel like they feel that you too may be or may have given outside of this relationship. I think you're both just hurting one another, and you don't know how to get out the loop. But once something explodes, then you get the Wheel. Once something explodes, then you get the Wheel. It's like the universe is saying, okay, now we're starting to get someplace. So learn what's going on here. Learn these lessons, heal from these lessons. You got the Page of Swords right there. We've got the Hierophant out here. That's teaching and learning. You guys are, I do believe, through these situations, you guys are learning lessons. I don't know what they are, but you do. Sit down and look at it and think through it. Figure it out. Because the Wheel is saying, okay, we're on the right path now. We're going to start going. Things are going to start looking better. And here comes the Knight of Wands. And this could be a test for you. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. There she is here. Okay, so this could be a test. Manifesting. There's the Empress. And there's the sneaky thing. So this is a test. I think you are needing to keep your eyes open. I feel like with this conversation, with them coming in for the conversation, maybe you speak. Maybe, because I said this person says, hey, you were doing it too, kind of thing. So maybe there is the conversation. This thing shuts down. You guys make decisions to go into a separation. And I'm thinking that maybe this person goes back on another adventure. They move on out. You begin to manifest your energy, getting yourself back in gear. Let me get another bottle. Yeah, there's that 7 with the passion. Passionate new beginning. So you're going on strategically to do your thing as well. There's the Ace of Swords. There's the Temperance again. There's the 3. That's waiting for new things to begin to happen. Collaboration. So, I think everybody is looking to maybe do something else, maybe even for a while. Or I'm not seeing anybody, I'm not seeing you getting into any other type of relationship right away. I see you working on yourself, bringing yourself back up. I think this person is going to learn some lessons as well. Because, you both, the wheel is here. Karma is being paid. Whatever wrongs happen are being paid up. Things are coming to an end. And that stuff that didn't end right away is being taken down. Because it's time. It's time for it. So I think the universe is stepping in here. Got big energies up top stepping in here saying, okay, kids, let's break this up. Let's get these lessons so you go and do whatever you're going to do. And we're going to go see what the heartstrings are talking about. Somebody tugging on heartstrings to make someone maybe come back. What I'm getting, what needs to happen here is that there's something about this situation, some triggers that need to be looked at and healed. All right, bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Boom, boom, and now boom. So heartstrings, we've got mind games, taking advantage, playing with feelings, and stringing someone along. So let's see what we get here. We've got 3 of Wands. That is waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for something different to happen. We have the Lovers. The Knight of Wands. I'm kind of thinking that this person is coming back. They're going to come back to, once they recognize you back in your power, all juicy, full of good old high energy, they're going to come back and drink some of that. They're going to come back and get that. But you may be ready for it. I mean, Knight of Wands ain't all bad as long as the recipient is ready for it. Everybody's not ready for that. I know I'm not. 9 of Wands. You get tired of that crap. 3 of Swords. It's heartbreaking. I'm Scorpio. It's not my reading. I'm just saying that crap is heartbreaking. You're waiting for something new to come in. This person tugs on your heartstrings. I think you have a lot of care for this person. They were your 10 of Cups. You've got the Lovers and the 10 of Cups here. Next to the 9 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. Heartache. So yeah, they gave you butterflies. I bet they did. But the other stuff they do breaks your heart, and you can't get around that. 6 of Cups. That's that nostalgia. You miss this person. King of Pentacles. But you enjoy your stability. You miss this person, but you enjoy your stability. You enjoy being happy, not in a dark night of the soul half your life. There's the healing and recovery with the 4 of Swords. So you're doing some healing. It's taking a lot of work. This person pulls on your heartstrings. I mean, it looks like you've gone through a lot with this person. Ace of Swords. New beginning and clarity, strength. You are utilizing restraint in this. You're still very attractive, and they are still very attracted to you. And you are still very attracted to them. But you know what you have to do. You know you have to stand 10 toes down. There's a divine partnership. Two of Cups. The Sun. This is your happy place. Six of Wands. Success. Wheel of Fortune. Last card out. Okay. So maintain your clarity. Each step. Wheel. Wheel and wheel. So you're flowing. You're moving and grooving. You're dealing with this, I believe, in the way that Divine thinks you should. And that is to take care of you. That is to make yourself content, make yourself happy, bring joy into your own life. Don't rely on this person or anyone else for that matter. If they can come in and make you happy, then that just adds to your happiness. They can't walk away from you and take your happiness with them, and then you're depleted. No. So you're on the right path. All of this is happening for big lessons, big lessons for you. You've got a big heart. You've got a big heart, and you really love on this person. You know, more than just the physical thing. You really love on this person. And I like I said, I'm getting that this person loves on you too, but they got other things. They got other things happening. There's judgment, karma, second chances, Queen of Swords, boundaries, Knight of Pentacles. You're growing yourself. Queen of Cups, and you're keeping your heart open. Queen of Cups, and she's in here too. Keeping that heart open, and that's what's up. Page of Pentacles. You're going to have new opportunities coming into you. New opportunities coming in. Where are we? 29. Oh, yappa. Okay. Give me a little blanket statement. Is there anything else that Aries needs to know about this situation? Seven of Swords again. Be stealthy in how you move. You know what you know. You know about this person. And like I said, I feel like they will be coming back. But the question is, will you be ready? Are you ready for this? There's X amount of healing that needs to be done. And it runs way deep, way deep, this healing. You think you are ready for something, and then it kind of shows up in your face, and you go, oop, I'm scared. Nope. This is what I think all of this was about. This was little baby popcorn tests to see how you would respond. It triggered you, and it got you going. It got you cranking. You immediately began to end things, bring justice to yourself, and begin to heal, trying to gain your independence back. And that's exactly what you're supposed to do. So that was on point. In my eyes, that's right on. That's what needs to happen. That's how you avoid the conflict. Okay, blanket statement. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Emperor. And we've got, with a lot of guys, we got Page of Pentacles. So that's a new opportunity. Someone coming in to maybe try to show you that they are balanced. And maybe to come in and tell them a little bit of truth here. I don't know how much time lapse is going on here. This is the past, this is current, and this is, near future. Should everything play out the same if energies don't change? But it looks like someone is wanting to come in and talk, speak some truth, try to regain some balance, and take charge of the situation and maybe get another opportunity going. Leap of faith with the Fool, High Priestess, and Death. Three majors here with the Emperor up top. Very, very important that when you see a pile of poop, walk around it. Put it to death. Don't even investigate. Don't try to sniff to see what it smells like. Move around it. Keep going. Use your intuition on your journey. You're going to run into a bunch of, I'm looking at the fool. I was going to say you're going to run into a bunch of fools. You just might. I don't know. But use your intuition as you go down that path and strike down anything that ain't, you know, as it should be, not in the emperor type energy. You're healing that mental prison that you keep yourself in. That's the way to maintain your entire, the whole problem was the mental prison that this situation put you in, because you had butterflies. You were, I feel like, completely in love, enamored with this person, you know, and like I said, this person felt for you too, but they still had their little games on the side that maybe they needed to or still wanted to do. Temperance, that's that healing card. So continue to heal. And there's 7 of Swords again. This is showing up just as much as the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you keep it moving. You stay under the radar. Get all your healing done. Plant those new seeds. Love on yourself. 6 of Cups. They're still watching. They still want to come in. Knight of Swords. And I think they're going to take this action. They want you to see them differently. I don't think they're very proud of maybe the impression that they know that they've left on you. Okie dokie. So let's see what needs to be surrendered here. Surrender to joy. A key to a positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Yeah, stay on the happy side. Joy is where the butterflies are. You'll find more joy. Surrender to your need to surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. And the new bottom is surrender that stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. You remain centered. Stay in your center. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know. Enter the temple of your truth and learn to value it. So you know what your truth is. This person ain't fulfilling what it is that you know you need in your life for your life to run smoothly. Then time for somebody to go. You can't leave you. So you know what your truth is. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to be a people pleaser. Okay. New bottom. To conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. Okay. Let's see what this person has to say. Or wants to say. I can see myself with you in the future. So like I said, they're coming back in. I don't know if they recognize the chaos they caused with all of this, but you know your worth. You know your worth. You're not going to be used up like that. Okay. I act like I don't care when deep down I really do. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. Okay. I'm done playing games. I wish I could give you more. I wish you knew how grateful I am to have met you. And I think the world of you. I believe that. I believe they do think the world of you. They just, you know, don't know how to act. I think that could have been something that was ingrained in them, something that was taught to them. No, I'm not going to do any more of that. And betrayal at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's get piece of advice from the Cosmic Record. Step back. You're being called to keep your distance so you can see the factors clouding your judgment. When you step outside the situation, you can uncover the truths hidden beneath the surface. So step back and just survey everything. You know what you want. All right, what else do we have for Aries? What else for Aries? Thank you. You have tolerance. Refusing to forgive keeps you trapped in a cycle of negativity. Forgiving others or yourself isn't for them. It's to free you from inner torment and return to the path you were meant to walk. Yeah, you have to forgive this situation. So yeah, I mentioned something about dragging baggage along behind you. It is probably another reading, but you got to let that go. The anger, all of that lives, that's energy, and that lives inside of you. So you can never like get to your peace, you know, your healing, if that ball of blackness is still rolling through your system. So, you know, you got to let it go. Show a little tolerance for this person. I mean, they're toxic. They had some toxic behaviors, but, you know, maybe some lessons are learned by them too. We have another one just sitting out here. It says, protect boundaries. You naturally give to others, but now it's time to protect your energy. Set boundaries around your space to avoid being drained. Protecting yourself isn't selfish. Only then can you continue helping others. So that's like you filling your cup, keeping your cup full. Stop giving everything to others, no matter how much in love you think you are with them. Trust. Okay, so now we're going to wrap this up with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Bottom of the deck is Yuzumi with humor. Yeah, one day you'll be able to laugh at this. Look back and laugh and say, boy, was I silly or what? Maybe, maybe not. One card of guidance. Thank you. Hestia with home. And your card is Spider Woman with co-creation. Number 48. Spider Woman. Now it's time for you to start to create. Okay. Co-creation. From the rich red earth, the Navajo goddess Spider Woman rises up to help you weave your dreams into the fabric of reality. She is here to remind you that your vision of the form of your desire is not as important as its essence. Knowing why you want to create something, what motivates you, what inspires you, and what beauty you're dreaming to bring to life is key at this time. The collective dream is being manifested by the co-creative relationship between your imagination and the universe. So, call to the best within you and weave your world into being with intentionality and humility. Remember that you can't control the form. Accept life on life's terms. When the goddess Spider Woman appears, she heralds the creation of a most beautiful dream that springs to life as if by magic. Stay with it. We need your dreams. We need your dream to be added to the web of all creation. Now, your alignment message is, you must be accountable for your creations, especially when you discover they are not truly reflective of your authentic desires or reveal they belong to only your ego. It's not enough to turn your back and hope they will go away. I know I said something like that. If you have hurt someone else, you must repair the break. If you have manifested something you're not prepared to commit to, be humble and release it. The form is rarely the same as you imagined, and you can always begin again by calling on Spider Woman's powers of wisdom and co-creation for help. Sometimes you might get caught up in the strands of the web itself, only following the one you think is sparkly and matches your wants. This fosters the illusion of separation. Spider Woman offers you the alignment task of recalibrating your position. With her help, you can move out of seeing separation everywhere to seeing the truth that all life is interconnected and sacred. Okay. All right, then. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I will see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.